Ocean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Ocean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Ocean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian Army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Ocean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Ocean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oceans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the OC.
Mage Squadron, Zordy, ASAP. Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get our vehicle out of there! Radar vehicles are under fire!
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun. Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Take the radar vehicle! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Missile.
Missile coming! Break! Break!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
What the hell do you mean? Your stairface got fighters. Column 4, Fox 2.
Caution. Pull up.
Ground target destroyed.
Caution. Pull up.
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can. What's the permission? Move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. Lockdown hostile. Target confirmed destroyed. Nice.
Caution. Pull up.
range of guns.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Missile.
We don't have any engineer weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
Radar was just about to go online. Push the platform too fast. Station's too far from Allied territory. Move the enemy aircraft away from the base. Mage 2, missile today.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Enemy on your rear.
That's a miss.
Range 2 locked.
Bandit has a lock. Evade that missile. Mage 1 launching missile. Bandit acquired. Initiating attack. That radar was just about to go online.
Missile.
I got him. He's mine. Breaking to escape lock. He's mine. He's not getting away.
Missile.
Missile coming! Break! Break!
Missile.
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
Caution. Pull up.
There's a school forward. Enemy missile detected. It didn't connect. Caution! Enemy on your tail!
Missile.
Fox 2!
Missile. Missile.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. Cut. Course. Breaking away. Missile moving on me. Mage 2, target destroyed.
Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Everything's been burned down. Fox 2. I got him. He's mine.
Missile.
Breaking off.
Missile. Missile.
APCs have nowhere to hide.
Locked. Fox 2. Fox 2.
Enemy missile coming at me. Breaking.
Caution. Pull up.
Even if we get the radar, we can't counter. We expanded the subplanes too quickly.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Target is in range of guns.
Missile, right now!
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Bandit evaded the attack.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission.
Fox 2.
Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
God damn it, my brother was in that radar unit. Enemy's got a lock. Breaking. Evade. Do it now.
Mage 2, locking.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those poor merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
The clouds don't just
for now.
Missile.
4 targets remaining. All transports have been destroyed, but carrying. No remaining special weaponry.
We really have interceptors? They're still pounding us. This is School 6, remaining enemy missile. Warning, red on your 6. Enemy dodged. Continuing attack. Down, mix of veterans and rookies. Bandit in my sights.
3 targets remaining.
Escaping rock. Breaking away.
That's a miss.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Enemy missile coming at me. Breaking.
Stay sharp while you're in the clouds.
Break.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
Launch preparations complete. Stand clear. 15 meters.
On target
UAVs
6.
ready to launch. Away. Wait.
What happened? Status report. Multiple bogies on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile. Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Fox 2. Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
Locked on
HQ,
target.
this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Attack missed.
Mage 2, locked.
Caution. Pull up.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Miss, that's a miss.
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0.
Bandits are in the clouds.
Mage 2, missile away.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt. Column 2, the enemy's reading you.
Behind one. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go. Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Icing.
Mage 2, you're icing up. Mage 2, Fox 2.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
Stall warning.
You're doing good.
Stall warning.
Don't try
Just
to
2 more.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties. Don't ice up in there.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
Icing.
Mage 2, you've iced up.
Icing.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Locked. Missile launched.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in...
You've given us air superiority.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current...
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars.
Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure.
Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds.
And so, your first hunting season begins. Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. They won't show up on the radar. Bandits are in the clouds! Target acquired.
Missile.
On target 6!
Missile! I can't! Target acquired. Break! Grand pressure, bailing out!
Missile.
Bandit is in my sights.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
H2, walking.
Breaking.
Missile.
We have them on the run. Don't let up. They got me.
3 remaining.
My sight. On guard.
H2, Fox 2.
Eject. We got this. We can't recover. We need reinforcements now. Gargoyle. Fire. Now. He's mine. Why are they pulling out? I can't take him. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. We have to break.
Miss. That's a miss.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Call for reinforcements. We're taking too much damage.
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take them out.
Roger that.
Break it.
H2, Fox 2.
Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
Missile.
Breaking out of lock. I'm on his back.
Locked.
Missile. Evading.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Missile.
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution. Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile.
UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, look out, SWAT. What do we do about that monster?
Missile.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Missile. Missile.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're running.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Missile.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them. These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
God help us. Still talking enough just keeping up with the drones.
Phillips Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Missile. Missile.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here?
They're locked on me.
Yeah, I'm on his ass.
Missile.
Can't get a read on these bandits. I'm dodging everything I throw at them.
Missile.
Delta 1, just take. Come over. We got me.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The heavyweights are both out.
Status?
Verify the situation. H2 down.